Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell and this is your intuitive message for not only today, Sunday, June 22nd, 2014, but the entire week through next Saturday. So, got a long video here. Let's dive right in. And as always, thank you for watching, subscribing, retweeting, posting, all that good stuff. I'm over 700 on YouTube, so I'm very excited about that. So, I'll pull a tarot card for each day, but let me start with the number. So, today is number 22. 22, if you've been watching for any length of time, knows a master number. It's just got extra special power. It's like a turbocharge for the day. You know, yesterday was a summer solstice. Yesterday, the energy was just hot and off the chart, and it felt so good. And, you know, this was a time back in the olden days when sacrifices would go on summer solstice and spring and winter and fall. Anytime the season kind of changed. So it was a very powerful day. For me, it's like, it was almost like the clicking of the clock hand. It just went to a new place, a new time. So 22 is not a major arcana number in tarot, which is kind of what I read here, but it is number 4. 4 is our emperor. That's our very powerful and strong male man who is balanced with the feminine energy. He's a great father. But he's also a good leader, a good king kind of a thing. He's the emperor. But he knows when to hold him, knows when to fold him, knows when to walk away, and knows when to just say, hey, you know what, I'm not even going to get up off my throne and mess with you. So number 4, very good, peaceful, solid, balanced energy. But also 17 is the star card. Another reason why yesterday was a little kind of just the energy was all over the place was it was a 16 tower card energy day. That's shifting, moving, changing. It's 7 to 7. It's almost like yesterday everything just lined up is what it felt like to me. I don't know a lot about astrology, but you know, I listened to David Palmer and other people, so I knew it was a powerful day. I knew it was a powerful day just from the numbers and the cards I pulled. So 17 today, star card, hope, rebirth, rebuilding from yesterday. We're still in Mercury in retrograde, so we're reviewing, revisiting, reevaluating, reacquainting, all those good things, all those reviews. And then 17 boils down to number 8. 8 is our strength card, so we've got lots of strength as we rebuild as our emperor and with that master number of 22. So the card for today, I'm going to cut and put the cards down. So the card for today, Sunday, is going to be 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is all about, for me, is all about surprises, creative, sexual nature, imaginative, spiritual, because Wands are fire, which are those things, creative, sexual, spiritual, powerful. But the 7 of Wands, it's like we're moving. We're on the move here. We're moving past what happened yesterday, moving forward, but very much a surprise kind of filled card. Moving on to Monday. So look for those surprises today. So now moving on to Monday, it's 23. 23 boils down to number 5. 5 is our faith card. 5 is shifting, moving, changing number. Faith is our dogma, our belief systems, our organizations, our religions, our governments, if you will. They seem so tied together sometimes. Also, it is number 18 for Monday. 18 is that moon card, that moon energy, that intuitiveness. Moon is passive and reflective. Moon does not have its own light source. The sun reflects off of the moon is what we see. So it's very passive, very feminine. And then you take that one step further into number 9, hermit. Number 9 is bringing things to an end, completion, conclusions, enclosures, or closures. And also it's very earth. Usually on my card, he's got the Virgo symbol, which is the earth energy. Number 9, and just very, very peaceful, wonderful, passive kind of a number for Monday. So we've got, you know, some opposing energies, if you will, for that day. The tarot card from Monday is our 3 of coins. And that is just about good, solid work. So Monday feels like it's going to be a day full of good, solid work. I love the 3, that trinity, that triangle, that very powerful geometrical shape for the energy tomorrow. So look for those possibilities. Shifting into Tuesday, number 24, it boils down to 6. 6 is our lover's card, unions, combinations, our actual relationships with lovers, with animals, with children. And then the entire day boils down to 19, which is our sun card, births, beginnings, starts, shining the light in the dark places, revealing things. And then that boils down to number 10, which is our wheel card, wheel of fortune, or just the wheel. Kind of the going-ons, the daily goings-on, not much special, not much happening. And that also boils down to number 1, which is magician. We have everything we need right within us. So that is Tuesday. Definitely the lover's card, the sun, the wheel, and the one magician card. The actual tarot card I'm going to pull for that day is going to be the Two of Swords. So we've definitely got some decisions to make on Tuesday. They're definitely logical, things that can bring us back into balance. I feel like this is going to be influenced by our Sun card. So the decisions we make, what's going to shine the most light on things? What's going to bring the beginning or the start to something? Should we go back to something old or start something new? I feel like this is the day to start something new. Because going back to that same old, same old, same old, I feel like you already have all that kind of down pat. Intuitively, I feel that. So moving on to Wednesday, number 25 boils down to 7. 7 is that chariot energy. The entire year is that. Yesterday, Saturday, was that chariot energy. So that day kind of might feel a little bit low remnants left over from yesterday for Wednesday. All the numbers add up to 20. Judgment card, being freed from the things that hold us back. And number 2, High Priestess, or that wise, very wise woman. Oh, Sheldon's coming in. Somebody open the door for Sheldon and let him come in. Hi, Sheldon. You know how to open the door now? So, I think it was Fabian. So, yes, so look for that wonderful High Priestess energy that we will have going on for Wednesday. Wise, wise, wise woman. The card for that day, 2 of Wands. So, wow, more choices. So, Tuesday and Wednesday, we've got choices. Tuesday was much more of a logical matter. Wednesday, much more of a creative, spiritual, and sexual matter. And again, the one that's going to free you up the most. So this is a cool combination. Whatever I said about yesterday, remember that, because I don't. But whatever is going to free you up from the things that would, whatever choice is going to free you up. Again, it's almost like the same thing. Are you going to go back to the relationship or leave it for good? Free you up. Leave it. Are you going to go back to the same old job or find a new one? Free you up. Very interesting, those 2 days with those 2 cards coming up. Thursday, moving on. This is 26, boils down to 8. It's the Strength card. We already talked about that for the Sunday. And then 21, which is that bringing everything to a close, ending of chapter. It's the World card. We're done. We're finished. The choices that we just made have brought everything to an ending, which is very nice. 21 boils down to 3, which is our Empress. Birth, beginning, starts, everything kind of fresh happening. And then the card for that day, which is Thursday, World card. 21 on to 21. Can you make it up? No, it happens naturally. So the choices that you're making are going to end things off. Move you on to something much more powerful. Really, really enjoy that. You know what? Thursday is a day of completions and bringing things to a close. You got this. You got this. Friday, 27, boils down to number 9. We talked about number 9 on Monday. Number 9 is our hermit energy. Earthly, get down into that. And then also add up all the numbers for Friday. It's the 22, which is that turbocharged master number, which we talked about for actually Sunday today. So keep that in mind, because it also boils down to 4, that Emperor card. The card that I'm pulling for Friday is going to be 5 of Cups. So this card, emotional loss, distraught, upset. And I feel like this is showing me that all of a sudden you're having second thoughts. You're having second thoughts. You're having second thoughts. Didn't have enough coffee. Second thoughts about the choices you made, which brought things to an end. And this is where I just want to bitch slap you. Direct message from Spirit. They want to bitch slap you. Get over yourself. What was that? Think of the movie Moonstruck. If you don't know it, Google Cher Moonstruck. When she slaps Nicolas Cage, that is the image that I get from Spirit. Get over yourself. You know what? Let the tears flow and then move on. Because the decisions that I believe Spirit is saying that you are going to make that are going to bring things to a close and move you to a better place, out of the things tying you back, out of the things that are, what was the other word? They're going to free you up. Remember what I said. They're the ones that are going to be best for you. Next Saturday is the 28th, which is the number 10, which is our wheel card. We've already experienced that on Tuesday. Wheel card, we've already experienced that. And number 1, Magician, having everything, plus it's 23. We experienced that on Monday, which is 5. So there's a lot. You see the patterns repeating. So I'm not going to repeat the information I said about each individual card, because we've already talked about those. But next Saturday, the card I'm pulling is 4 of Swords. So once you've been bitch slapped, you come back to reality and you find this 4 of Swords, which is the Peace card. It's the Christ card. It's your brain has finally relaxed. you're in a place of just peaceful tranquility. So, very interesting week. I feel like there's like a definite message and drive for most of you this week. So, embrace what it is. And don't go running from it, and realize if you need a good, slap from spirit, it's there and available to you. You can do it for yourself, metaphorically speaking. So all that being said, thank you for watching. Tonight is Cosmic Caffeine. I will not be on. I've got work. They called us in, and I'm honoring that day job that I have that I truly appreciate and actually do like. But I'll be there next week. And what else? Check out my website, intuitivemessenger.org, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.